Okay, we're going to start our session. First question here we have solve and check. As usual, I'm recording this session, and copy of this would be available for everyone to view online. So those of you logged in, please put a check mark in front of your name to confirm all that. Make sure you can hear me. Okay, good. All right. We want to solve an equation involving square root. The first step is to isolate the square root. Let's do that. We're going to subtract 7 from both sides of the equation. So I would get square root of 2x minus 1 is equal to x minus 7. Okay, Tyler, can you tell me what would be your next step?
I would square it.
You square both sides, right?
Yes.
So you square both sides. It's very important that you square both sides, not each term. You have to square both sides like this. So if I square the left-hand side, Tyler, what do we get?
2x minus 1.
2x. So we square it to eliminate the radical. And what do we get on the right-hand side?
I think it's x squared. X. If you write it out.
Okay, let me write down the formula here. Just tell me if you remember the formula. If I have a minus b squared, what does that equal to?
A plus 2ab plus b.
Okay, you mean a squared minus 2ab plus b squared, right?
Yes.
Okay, Carlos, do you have a question? You can go ahead and click on the mic. I see you are raising your hand. Do you have a question?
Yes.
What's your question?
Yes, the square root of 2x plus 1, is it carry down to negative 1?
Oh, I'm sorry, that's plus. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Wait, that's still plus. Good. All right. So we on the right-hand side of x minus 7 squared. So we square the first term becomes x to the power of 2. So what would be the middle term? What is 2ab? Let's see. Tyler, go ahead and continue. How would you expand this now?
Minus 14x.
Very good.
Plus 40.
Plus
49.
49. Okay, let me stop right now. Make sure some people just logged in. Make sure everybody can follow what we just did so far. We are solving this equation involving radical. The first step is we are isolating the radical by subtracting 7 from both sides of the equation, and then we're squaring both sides. And then on the right-hand side, we just use the formula here. You could use term by term method, just multiply the binomial and write this down as a minus b times a minus b, but you should really start looking at using the formula. But at any case, you would get x squared minus 14x plus 49 right-hand side. Can I see a check mark in front of your name if you all can follow this so far? And let me see someone tell me what would be a next step. Go ahead and grab the mic if you know what the next step is. See who can grab the mic first.
Go ahead. I'll subtract the 1 first from to the right side.
So, right. Actually, we can subtract both of those. Subtract minus 2x and minus 1 from both of the equations, so everything goes to the right. Let's do that. So we would get x squared minus 14x, then we have minus 2x goes to the right, so it would be minus 2x, and then minus 1, and then we have plus 49, whole thing equal to 0. So we have x to the power of 2. Tyler, why don't you continue? How would you combine like terms? What do we get?
X squared minus 16x plus 48.
Very good. It's 48. Now, can we factor this? In order to solve this, we have to factor it. Is this factorable? Okay, someone with the mic, tell me if you can factor this. X is easy, so we put x and x here. You're looking for two numbers. When we multiply them together, we get 48, and when we add them up, we get minus 16. So, anyone with the mic?
Negative 12, negative 4.
So Eric says 12 and 4. 12 times 4 would be equal to 48, and I can make negative out of that if both of them are negative. So put minus and minus, and that's absolutely correct. If I multiply negative 12 times negative 4, I get plus 48, and then if I multiply the two closest terms, which is these two, would be minus 12x minus 4x. That'll give me minus 16. So, Tyler, you have a mic. What's the x then? What is x?
X equals 12. X equals 4.
Okay. We can check. We have to check and see if they are indeed the correct answer. So let's try 12. If I substitute for each x 12, would that work? Let's check 12. So everywhere I see x, I'm going to put 12 here. Okay, who wants to tell me if this is working or not? 12 times 2 would be, first one works out would be what? 24 plus 1 would be 25, so it would be 5. Square root of 25 is 5. 5 plus 7 is equal to 12. Yes, that's good. That's a good answer. How about 4? Does 4 works? Let's do the same thing with 4. You're going to substitute for each x4 and check it. Okay, who wants to check the second one? What do we get here? 8 plus 9, square root of 9 is 3 plus 7. That's not working, right? So we only have one solution here. X equal to 12. All right, once again, can I see a check mark in front of your name? If you can follow this, you're going to see a problem like this on the test, where you have to solve the equation involving radicals. Again, the first step is to isolate the radical, and the next step is to square both sides. And don't forget, you need to know this formula here. If this were plus here, by the way, if this were plus, this would be plus. And then you write in the standard form, factor it, and check the answer.